Ladies and gentlemen, the rumours are true. I've been sacked. I know. I'm just as devastated as you lot are. I couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. When the call came through that Alfa Romeo, of all teams, were sacking me. I mean, barbaric. Just absolutely barbaric. Obviously, they don't want to get back to the top of the grid, because why would they sack the best team principal they've ever had? Doesn't matter that we scored no points and that I verbally abused the drivers every chance I got. I mean, that's hardly my fault. It's the drivers who score the points, not me. But they didn't accept that excuse. Instead, I got shoved out the door pretty quickly. Yeah, I thought that was a bit rude, to be honest with you. But, you know, I then sent off my CV to every other team on the grid. None of them accepted it, which I thought was a bit cheap, to be honest with you. I mean, Haas didn't accept it. Come on, like, Haas, really? Howie. Anyway, doesn't matter. Not even Red Bull accepted it, and their team principal got his Todger out, so, I mean, allegedly. Is it allegedly? Did it get confirmed that he got his Todger out? It doesn't really matter. Point is, I definitely think I should have got Red Bulls. Yeah, so no team would accept me. They all turned me down. Every single one of them. So, they've left me with no choice. This year, 2024, Formula 1 is under new management. I've taken matters into my own hands. And this time around, I'm going to create a team that can't possibly sack me. I'm going to make the rest of the grid start filling their race suits with feces, because I am going to absolutely wipe the floor with them. If you don't believe me, then just watch. Because what you're about to witness is the beginning of a true legendary tale. One that I will hopefully actually finish this time. Because I didn't finish the other two. The first season I didn't finish because I don't really remember why. The second season I didn't finish because this game has come out, and therefore why would I play the old game when the new games come out?
Formula 1. A new season and a new dawn as a brand new team lines up on the grid. That means an even harder challenge to secure that coveted championship silverware, as the on-track action is turned right up to 11. We're ready for excitement ahead as the teams return to the drawing board in the battle to end Red Bull's dominance. They'll need to balance their aspirations for high performance with the risk of pushing too far and inviting catastrophic failures out on the track. With many drivers on the last year of their contracts, team principals will need to ensure that they're kept in the right mindset across the whole season, as well as managing sponsor demands and protecting their most valuable assets from the prying eyes of their rivals. As a new competitor enters the fray, anything is possible. This is Formula 1.
Okay, so, team profile. We've got a selection of origin stories. Live the fucking hell. Live the definitive Formula 1 fantasy and create your own team, then lead them to victory as their team principal. Starting balance, 30 mil. Team rating, nothing. Powertrain manufacturer, Ferrari. Ooh, I get a Ferrari engine. That's very tempting, isn't it? You can freely choose the quality of your cars, facilities, drivers, and staff. Interesting. Hungry newcomer. Victorine. How the hell? Is that Victorine Schultz? Is a maverick entrepreneur disrupting industries around the world. They have now turned their attention to Formula 1, and just like in business, they intend to win at all costs. Schultz chose you personally pardon me, to take them to the top. But the owner's fame won't buy success. Even fighting for points will be a challenge at first, so be prepared for an uphill battle. And they've decided to take on Renault engines. I also can't choose certain aspects of my car. That might not work for my new team, but we'll who knows? We'll gloss over that for the time being. Technical breakthrough. Flame Point are a small engineering outfit, but their technical expertise is mighty. They're about to step onto the world stage, having created an incredible car through their innovative technology. But with limited budget and no reputation, it's down to you to answer the age-old question: is technical brilliance enough to snatch victory from the titans of Formula 1? Probably not, if I'm brutally honest with you. Not really. It's not really a question. In my hands, it's not possible. Phoenix Rising. Phoenix was a dominant force in other categories of motorsport, but disappeared from the public eye a few years ago. Now they're back and intend to claim the ultimate prize of victory in Formula 1. They have access to a well-developed HQ, but despite their impressive legacy, are struggling to get to grips with F1's technical regulations. The board trusts you to solve these challenges and rise them up from the ashes to motorsport fame once again. I mean, that does sound like a little bit of me, that. I mean, it's the perfect story for a man who's just been sacked by Alfa Romeo, but let's see what else we've got. Industry giant. Meteor Materials, that's a strange, is a conglomerate of several huge resource companies previously partnering with multiple teams within other motorsports. Now they're taking the center stage with a plan to cement themselves as a true industry titan. They have contacts, money and infrastructure, and they expect you to lead them to a spectacular debut in Formula 1 and a fittingly meteoric rise to the top. Automotive legacy. These are all very interesting, but I think we're going to have to go for Origin 1. It's the only way that I get to actually pick everything, and I want full creative control of this team. Of course, we need to think of a name for this team, and as you know, my name is Skidmark McFadden, at least in the game, so we shall call it Skiddy's F1 team. We might need a rebrand later on down the line, because I'm not entirely sure Skiddy's F1 team is going to fit, but we'll stick with it for now. Car performance needs to be pretty shit. Facilities need to be pretty shit. We don't want to peak too early. You know, we want to actually have something to work towards, so yeah, happy with that. Next step, team members, drivers. Choose the two main drivers for your team, Daniel Ricciardo and Valtteri Bottas. That's a pretty decent lineup already. Oh, we have a lot of options. I didn't expect to have this many options. Valtteri Bottas is cheap, man. Fucking look at that. 11 mil. Just for Valtteri Bottas. That's not bad, you know? Especially when you look at John Luke. Or we can change the ratings. Oh shit, maybe we should be going for people who are a bit... Should we go looking for young people then? Oh, Bayman! Right, Bayman's driving car 1. Who else do we want? Who else we got? Enzo Fittipaldi. Jack Crawford. Pietro Fittipaldi. A load of randomly generated people. Sophia. She's got 58 rating. That'll be interesting. Could hire her. Robert Schwartzman, I think, is probably the best option. Ollie Bayman and Robert Schwartzman. Right. Schwartzman and Bayman. That's a pretty good deal. Key staff. We want shit staff. Because like I said, we want to start pretty low in the grid and work our way up. So who do we want? Well, the best ones are these two. So we can steal Alpines or we can steal RBs. I'm going to steal RBs. Who am I going to steal here? Williams? I'll take him because he used to work for my own team. My old team. So it's a good idea to steal him straight off the bat. We'll just take him because why not? Oh, look at that. He didn't drive. He worked with Alfa Romeo, so we will be stealing him as well. And for these, we shall take Gary. How are you, Gary, lad? Powertrain selection. Ferrari, Renault, Honda, or Mercedes. Honda is arguably the better engine. Just in general. It always sounds the best, and therefore that makes it the best engine, even regardless of anything else. But I'm tempted to maybe go elsewhere. Ferrari is probably the... You see, I'm tempted to go Mercedes, you know. I mean, the last thing we need is to give Mercedes more money. They haven't got very good fuel efficiency, like. Renault has the best fuel efficiency, but terrible power. So we'd have to make a very streamlined car then. A car that, you know, is very agile. Maybe that's a good idea, though, because, like... It gives the team something to work towards, you know? Every team has Renault beat in the power department, but only Mercedes has them beat in durability, and that is literally it. Fuck it, I'm gonna go Renault. I'm gonna go Renault. And here we go. This is the real meat here. I've never created a nice looking car in my life, so this is going to be a little bit difficult. There's some very cool designs. Oh my god, look at the tyres. Right, so here we go. We have the team here. I have based it upon one of my favourite car liveries of all time. And just one of my favourite Formula 1 cars of all time. It doesn't quite look as good as the Formula 1 car that I based it upon, but that's alright. I've created this design in the vague hopes that maybe one day we'll entice Fernando Alonso to drive for us. Oh, and here we go to the meat and two veg of this conversation. Skid Mark McFadden. How the fuck do you spell McFadden like that, I'm guessing? I'm not a first-time manager, I am an experienced manager. Car development standard, race hard. Hard. Car development hard, race hard. Because I am a hard man. Here we go. Skid Mark McFadden creating a knockoff Renault team from 2005. There we go. Skiddy's F1 team. Ollie Behrman, Robert Schwartzman. I mean, I've looked out on the drivers department, haven't I? Because these two are beautiful. I'm a big fan of Ollie Behrman. I really like Ollie Behrman. Who the fuck is Victoria growers. Doesn't matter. Apparently she's an affiliate of ours. And apparently Roger Goldsmith is an affiliate of ours as well. I don't bloody think so. Anyway, Ollie Behrman. Big fan of Ollie Behrman. Robert Schwartzman making up the second seat. So the car is not very good. Good to know. So we need to instantly get creating something brilliant. That's fine. Let's just smash out a new underfloor. Right. Let's take that on. We'll put 2 engineers. How many engineers do we have? 6. So we'll put 2 on that. And we'll confirm that. They can get on that. We then want a new front wing. So we'll put 1.5 hours on that. And then you can have 10 hours, I think, in the wind tunnel. There we go. I'm happy with that. And we'll put 2 engineers on that. And they can get going on that. We still have 4 engineers available. How much money do we have, though? That's something that I should probably look into. 11 mil. Oh, yes. We'll put another one on then. Another design. And this time we'll do suspension. And we'll pour 1.4 hours into that. And we'll do another 20 hours into that. We'll go balanced in that. And we'll put 4 engineers on that. And then normal. Yes. There we go. All of our design and research is on the go. So let's just look at the car 1 performance. Top speed, we are 21st. Acceleration, we are 21st. DRS effectiveness, we are 21st. Low speed corners, we are 21st. Medium speed corners, we are 21st. High speed corners, we are 21st. Tire preservation, we are 15th. And engine cooling, we are 17th. Fucking hell. I feel like I have lived this story before. But who knows? Maybe we'll surprise everybody. Maybe we'll surprise everybody and we'll be really good. Let's find out at Bahrain, ladies and gentlemen, because we are in for one hell of a journey. 21st or higher, Ollie Behrman. That is a perfectly achievable target for us. Robert Schwartzman, 21st or higher.
F1 is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
and
that
the
it
grid
is,
set to
Crofty.
grow.
That it is.
A new season is upon us as Formula One returns to the Middle East, ready to kick things off here in Bahrain. The change is afoot. The paddock has grown, the grid extended. Yes, that's right. 11 teams, 22 drivers, and the hottest competition motorsport has to offer. And keep an eye out for a new face this weekend as we prepare to see a debutant take to the track.
Look at that.
Let's get to it.
You know, now that I've seen my team colours in the daylight, it doesn't quite look as impressive as the 2005 Renault did, but 'tis okay. 'Tis okay. Right. Right. Let's manage practice 1.
Okay, should be green.
Ugh, Ollie Behrman. You're going out first, lad. There he goes.
Okay, that's loud and clear. Okay, and a reminder to warm the brakes as much as possible.
Copy.
Oh my god.
Yes, radio check, good.
Loud and clear.
Look at how bad our car looks. It looks so out of place. It does not deserve to be on this grid at all. Look at the state of it, man. Look at the state of it. It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my entire goddamn life. I knew I should have gone with one of the presets. Look at it, man. It's awful. It was supposed to be a looker, like the 2005 Renault was, and instead, looks atrocious. Oh dear. Oh well. Oh my god, no, it does look bad, doesn't it? We might have to rethink this. Maybe we'll go a rebrand, you know, a little bit further into the season. Maybe I'll, you know, maybe this is why the F1 teams constantly do black liveries, because they know that if they try and create something like this, it's going to look absolutely dog shit. Because it does. It does look dog shit. Apparently both Verstappen and Perez have decided to sit this one out. Which... alright. Cocky or what? Do you know what I mean? But that's really very interesting. George Russell has been replaced by... I'm guessing that's Vesti. Zhou Guan Yu has decided he's not going to show up today. Hulkenberg, he doesn't want any. Both of the Ferrari drivers have decided that practice one is a waste of time. One of the Alpine drivers has. Who's that? Ocon. He's decided not to show up today. And Lance Stroll is gone as well. I mean, I'm not exactly bitter about that one, if I'm brutally honest with you. But there we go. That was a yellow flag.
Could be debris.
Now the Ferrari's involved in this one.
The Ferraris have crashed. Oh, going for a little bit of an overtake. Oh! Oh. That's not going to go down well.
As for the team back in the garage, that was a tough moment to watch.
You see, had you put Leclerc in the car, that wouldn't have happened. I can't tell what it is about these cars that I just don't like looking at, but I think it might be the blue. I think I need a darker shade of blue. I think I've done the blue too bright. I think that's my problem with this livery. I mean, the Renault did have quite a light blue, but I don't think it was that light. I think it was darker than that. And I think that's my issue.
How was the balance?
It didn't feel good.
Copy that.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, it's starting already, is it? My drivers are complaining. Schwartzman, I don't care. Okay, I do not care. If you want to complain, by all means, lad. But I will kick you out of this team. There's nothing holding me back anymore. There's no board, alright, above me telling me I'm doing a shit job. There's just me. Alright, there's just me. So what I'm saying is, do as you're told, or you'll be buggering off to the job centre. Well, we've got 3 minutes to the end of the session, and I am in an all too familiar place. Schwartzman, Behrman, my two drivers are last and second last. I mean, I am literally what Williams was in 2019. That's what this team at the minute currently is. That's a bit piss poor is what it is, but yeah, there we go.
There's tension in the air today, so it must be time for qualifying.
Bahrain's track is dusty and abrasive. And
Oh
even
god,
after
the car looks even
qualifying is
worse.
tough on soft
In the
tyres.
dark.
Teams will need to use their
What have I
tyre
done?
allocations wisely.
I've created an
Talk
abomination.
about Mercedes for a moment, Karun.
Helmet looks
Where's their
cool though.
driver going to be at right now?
It's interesting because they weren't that fast in practice. I'm not sure if this was a lack of pace or just the team trying different things. But I imagine we'll see their true performance soon enough.
Here we go, folks. It's time to get started.
Oh, this is fun, isn't it? This is fun, everybody. Driver confidence medium, driver confidence medium. This is not going to end well for us. I can feel it already. Right, qualifying.
Okay, green light, green light.
Behrman goes out first. Every session, Behrman goes out first because he is the best. Actually, I think the car might look better in the night. You see? It's dark, the blue looks darker, and it doesn't look... No, it does still look shit, doesn't it? Actually. Maybe it's the matte. Maybe it's the matte paint. Maybe I should have gone for a metallic paint. I don't know what it is about it. It just looks shit. Right, here we go then. Behrman is about to cross the line now. Let's... Oh yeah, let's follow him around in this new camera. Can we hide the hood? I'm guessing not, because I've pressed every button on this keyboard and nothing's happened. He did get held up by a Haas there, but I'm not going to get angry. It is only the first race of the season. It doesn't look like there is anything to hide the hood, unfortunately. It doesn't actually... Well... Why can you not hide the hood in this game? Right. Behrman crosses the line. He does a 1:34.
Box this lap and cool the engine.
That's going to be about 7 million minutes off. Okay. Robert Schwartzman's done a 1:33. Fuck's sake. How much slower are we compared to the rest of the grid? Well, we're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen. There's no point wasting soft tyres, so we'll just go back out on the same set of tyres. They impeded me. Who the Oh my god, it was one of the Alfa Romeos. One of the Kick Sauber cars, or whatever the fuck they're called these days, has impeded one of my drivers. Oh, that's a fucking dirty tactic if ever I've seen one. What the f... No, is that bullshit about, eh? First race of the season, and I'm being sabotaged. Get the FIA on the phone right now. Get them on the phone. Get them on the phone. I want a conversation with them. Behrman's P21.
And you can cool the engine a bit.
But Schwartzman's about to set his flying lap. But he's had an absolute stinker of a session, so I don't really think it's going to make much of a difference. So, where are we then? 2.979. And Albon is 2.915. Not that bad, you know. We're closer than what I thought we were going to be.
Box now. Alright.
Shut up, Schwartzman. Christ, this is abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. It's fine. It's fine. This is a project for the future, okay? A project for the future.
Here at Sakir, the floodlights are on, and it's nearly time for 57 laps around the Bahrain International Circuit.
We'll be lucky to make it 57
Bahrain has seen
laps.
some of the most dramatic races in F1, like Sergio Perez's incredible 2020 victory, surging ahead from being last on the opening lap.
What happened to Perez? Because
Bahrain is known
he's
for
not winning
high
anything
tyre
these days.
degradation, as the asphalt here is so abrasive. The drivers are facing many low to medium speed corners, and any heavy braking will inevitably take its toll on the tyres. The teams are making their final preparations down in the pit lane, ahead of today's race.
Two-stop strategy. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any one-stop strategies. I'm happy with that. We'll just go with that.
You're witnessing a new chapter in Formula One as 11 teams line up on the grid. This could be a big race for that man right there, Lewis Hamilton.
No,
They
he's
find themselves starting in P7 and eyeing up a handful of points.
P7. Washed driver.
Right, let's get to it then.
Why are we focusing so much on
This
Mercedes?
is it. 22
I'm here too,
cars
you
on
know.
the grid. It's lights out and away we go.
Oh my god. There we go. Oh my god, look at how much quicker they are. We've been absolutely left for dust. Jesus Christ. Look at them, man. They're just... Oh, we're not even in the same league as them. They've just fucked off. I mean, Behrman's slightly holding on. But, like... I don't think he's going to do anything. Oh, God, this isn't good. Our stupid little team is about to get shat on. This is quite embarrassing for us. So at the end of lap 4, we are 5 seconds adrift from the rest of the Formula 1 grid. I may have bitten off more than I can chew here, lads. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I think I probably should have kept my pennies in my piggy jar because creating my own team hasn't quite gone the way it was supposed to. Behrman's not really doing much, but
We can push flat out now.
Schwartzman's just slightly gaining on the cars ahead. Oh! Joe has gone into the pits. Interesting. Interesting tactic there by the Alfa Romeo garage, or whatever it is they're Alfa Romeo. I'm sorry, I refuse to call them Kick. They are Alfa Romeo. Right. Okay. A little bit of an interesting one, this. We're losing. And quite embarrassingly so. What do we do? Do we pit? Do we pit? Ladies and gentlemen, do we pit? Do we pit Schwartzman early? No. No. We do not succumb to pressure in this team. We do not succumb to pressure. Especially not the pressure of teams that sacked work. We hold on. We stand firm and we hold on. Behrman, however, is going to... He is going to succumb to pressure because he's going to pit. I'm going to pit him. I'm going to pit him onto the softs. Stop saying copy. Stop saying copy.
Okay, we're coming now to the pit.
Right, there we go. Behrman's coming in. Our first pit stop as a team. I've got a lot of faith in this team. Everything is riding on this. There we go.
Lots of battling ahead, anything's possible.
It's a 2.9 second stop. Pretty slow stop. I won't lie, but could have gone worse. Could have gone worse. The wheels could have fell off. But luckily that didn't happen. Right, Schwartzman, you can come in this lap.
Magnussen ahead.
Right, so where's Behrman? He's last. The gap is 20.7 seconds. Right.
Box now.
So what you're saying is... I fucked it, right? Oh, we got a yellow flag. Apparently there's a crash involving multiple cars. Let's have a little look. Oh! It's an RB and a Williams. Oh! Oh, that was barely a touch. Shut up, Sonoda, I'm talking. Barely a touch. Barely a touch. Absolutely no problems there.
The way the team had hoped today.
Not interested. Not interested. Wasn't a big crash, so it does absolutely nothing for me. Get off the screen.
Maybe get this race back to us somehow.
Oh!
Behind you have Joe.
Bottas has overtaken Schwartzman.
Can they squeeze by?
Oh, flippin' heck, man. Why does this keep happening to us? Well, because we're shit, that's why. Where is Schwartzman? What's he up to? Oh, he's getting left for dust. That's what he's up to. Oh, it's been blue flagged. It's been blue flagged by a bloody McLaren. God's sake. Well, Bayman, how are you enjoying your Sunday drive, pal? Because you're 15 seconds adrift of the rest of the grid. So you're pointless. Don't worry. Schwartzman is going to get overtaken soon anyway, so wouldn't worry about it, pal. Would not worry about it, pal. Well, I think we'll just doze off for the rest of the race now because we're 25 seconds back. I highly doubt we're going to get any points. Okay, 10 laps to go. We have 24 seconds. We are 24 seconds away from Joe. And 16 seconds Behrman is away from Schwartzman. I mean, there's no words really, is there, to describe this? Have I made this too difficult for myself? A man who
Fuel is okay.
does not have a strategic bone in his body. A man who cannot think for more than 5 seconds. A man who can barely read or write and speak basic English. And my intention is to take a Formula 1 team from the very epitome of hell all the way up to the top of the Formula 1 grid. I'm going to be here for the rest of my life doing this. I've got no chance. Absolutely no chance. How the hell am I going to make this work? We're 24 seconds back. It's the final lap of the race. And by some miracle, Lando Norris is the man in the lead. I don't know when it happened. I didn't see when it happened, but Lando Norris is going to win the opening race of the season. If he can hold off Charles Leclerc. What the hell has Verstappen been doing this whole time? Why is he so far back? Who knows? Charles Leclerc hunting down Lando Norris here. This is pretty exciting, isn't it? Far more exciting than what my team's doing. I don't even care what they're doing, to be brutally honest with you. I'm more interested in this. Look at this.
There will only be 3 laps to go with the line.
I've been lapped 3 times. Are you fucking joking? Oh my god. That is abysmal. Oops. Anyway, back to Lando Norris. Oh, Charles is very close now. Charles is very close. Oh, is it going to be a battle down to the line? Oh. Come on. Go on, Charles. Go diving down the inside. Come on. Come on. Oh, I thought he would try it, you know. I thought he would try it. Lando Norris is going to get this. There he has it. Lando wins the opening race of our brand new Formula 1.
He's first over the line.
I just said that, Crofty.
Lando Norris finishes at the head of the pack.
Hey.
And you can hear just how happy the crowd are for them too. They're on their feet.
Are they? They don't look like it. They look like they couldn't be arsed. Right. So, at the end of that, we finished 25 seconds behind, and 35 seconds behind Schwartzman was Behrman. This is going to be an interesting season. I cannot wait to see how this goes down.
Not a quick race to sum up, not least for George Russell there.
A P9 finish today and some points on the board.
Why are we focusing on Mercedes? You do realise
Fabulous drive here
I'm the
today.
11th team on the grid, right? Not them.
This man land on the podium.
Oh, British bias at its best. There you go.
It's a really emotional moment to be up there celebrating your first win.
And we've certainly kicked things off in style here at the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Yeah, well done. Bunch of knobs. Never realised there was two little android things on like either side of Lando's.
How do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
Not good. I'll be
It was a
honest.
strangely mixed weekend for them. We saw one driver put in a strong performance, but it was a different story for the other. Definitely positives there though.
There was positives there,
That is about
ladies and
that
gentlemen.
for
There was
this
positives.
weekend's action here in Bahrain.
I didn't see them,
In the
but
next
apparently
round,
there
we
was
head
some.
to the shores of the Red Sea as Formula One returns to Jeddah for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
Yay! Lucky us. So, let's just have a little look. The board confidence. Disappointed in race performance. Pal! Where did you think we were going to finish, you absolute fucking plebs? Has nobody sent them the sheet that I've been sent about, you know, in my emails where it says that the car is 21st in pretty much everything? What did you want me to do in the race, eh? What did you want me to do there? Take a gun and start shooting the other drivers? I can do that if you allow me to, but I mean, I'm not going to prison for it. Season objective 9th or above. Are you taking the piss? How the hell am I supposed to get 9th or above in this fucking car? Are you taking... Seriously? What? Long-term objective points contender? I've got 4 seasons to become a points contender. Kill yourself. How about that, Skiddy's F1 team? Kill yourself. Maybe we should start looking for new drivers sooner rather than later. Oh, there we go. 2 members of my staff are feeling shit. My drivers are feeling shit. One of my race engineers is feeling a bit shit. But look on the bright side. You know, at least... Who knows, to be honest with you. I don't even know what the bright side is. Anyway. Actually, hang on a sec. Let's have a look at our facilities. And let's just go to... Let's just upgrade the wind tunnel. Let's upgrade the wind tunnel. When would that? We'll upgrade the wind tunnel. There you go. Now it makes it look like I'm doing something. Right. So. F1 Manager 24, is it? Yes. Good game. Enjoying it. Seems like... Well, it's not too different from the last one, to be brutally honest with you. But there's a couple of things here that have changed. Right. F1 Manager 24. Skiddy's F1 team. It didn't go very well for the first race. I highly doubt it's going to go very well for the second race. But there we go. Our first race of our brand new F1 team is under our belt. And it was quite possibly the worst race I've ever done out of all 3 games. So bodes well for the rest of the season, doesn't it? Yet another season where I probably will abandon it halfway through because I get annoyed and don't know how to fix it. So, tune in, ladies and gentlemen.